The Roaring Twenties. We move to the cities and blast off with jazz and gin, bandage up farm life, and be good broadcasting new ideas. From heating and cooling to molding and dancing, things were as good as sliced bread. How could the next few years not be even better? We had high hopes for the 30s, but things didn't quite go as planned. More than 15 million Americans were unemployed, and since Hoover didn't do much to help, we brought in Roosevelt, who over the course of 9 years created better lives for those millions of suffering Americans who dreamed of a better tomorrow. The 1940s were met with trudges of American boots across foreign lands. The nation was sold on the honorable soldiers fighting for the dream, a better place for all. And though we lost fathers, sons, and friends across the board, we still managed to get ourselves into another war. World War II is over, and soldiers returned to their homes in the suburbs, and homes enclosed by white picket fences. The 1960s were a blend of color. Streets packed with people in bell-bottom jeans with flowers behind their ears yelling, "Bring them home!" Vietnam and the stretches of strawberry fields. When at home, we fight for equality. Throwing punches, taking hits, this was the age for dreams of peace, love, and equality. 1970. We were in a hole of war debt. We dropped into a deep decade of inflation. The American dream was beginning to cost a lot more. Human identity is no longer defined by what one does, but by what one owns. We had come to worship materialism. 1980 came with a white-gloved hand, dipped in oil and presented with big hair and loud makeup, leg warmers and tube tops accompanying the rise of the 401k, a fanatic obsession that shot down rock and roll, as we all tried to escape the nothing. We round off to 1990, a collapse in living standards where all fingers point to political leaders. Frenzied minds are clouded with the termination of the dream, while we pack audiences into arenas dreading the world's end. 2000, we are all still very much alive. America began to grow a taste for Apple and international air travel. In the wake of tightening security after the 11th, we fell into the largest stock market crash, only 7 years later. As a jump for social equality in 2009, a man of color began his turn to run our nation. It is now 2014, and getting past the buckets of ice and freezing pipes, with the six in my pocket and the disease so close, they ask what the American dream is to me. No two people are the same, so whether the sun in the morning peeks through the hills or between two high-rises, the day never fails to arrive. And we have to find the possibility in every situation that comes to be, because even if we fail, we had the opportunity to try. And maybe that is the American dream. Or maybe it's the idea that our grandchildren won't have to work as hard as we do.